Welcome back. I hope you like damage tests today because yesterday we were able to push up the Eternal Tower and get 20 more fragments of our mythic equipment here. So now we're able to complete the full first set on our damage dealer. So let's go ahead and scoop that up right now. Last piece we needed for the judgment was the ring. And quickly grab that. And we're going to upgrade that after we do some damage tests, base tests. But let's also grab our pulls. We got to drop our mercy. I think I missed a day on this account or both my accounts when I was busy. So hopefully that doesn't mess me up too much. We'll just have to be really smart about setting our mercy up for the next big hero event. Sweet. We love to see the gems if we're not hitting gold. Come on, don't be just fodder. No luck today, but it's all right. Getting that much closer. We'll be down to, what, 36 tomorrow? We'll be in range to be able to get 2 if we needed. So also, as the events dropped, obviously in the value shop, we have the Divine Stone. And as you know, I got it already on the free-to-play. But my plan today is going to be upgrading it as well to the first tier, which only requires 2 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these as well. And let's just go and find out how good, how much improvement we get for each of these upgrades and which is more impactful. As always, let's start off with the damage test. Let's just get that base damage out here. The Mythic Trial. We'll start off with the Solo Nua. Let's get some, we'll do it like 5 times, we'll call it. So 11 billion. And obviously some variance. 9.6. So it's probably going to be right around the middle of that. On average, 10.8. Let's see what we get. Almost 9. 11.6. So like 9 to 11.5. So let's call it like 9 to 11 billion as the range for the solo. And let's do the full Nua team. The Nimbus squad, obviously you need Mulan second row or further. And I've ran this a few times, so I'm comfortable to say that the max was 72 billion. The average was about 67 to 70. We'll call it there. Let's just run it one more time. And let's start off with the more obtainable one because you can get it, as a reminder. Sorry, I'm clicking everywhere. In the Glory Arena, if you've been saving, once you get some of the heroes, you can get it here. It is expensive, 25,000 per week to get half a piece, but it is gonna, help you gear out. So let's craft that. Let's quickly jump over. Stare at the stats here. We got 3.01 million attack and 47.7 million HP. And let's equip it and upgrade it. We want to change, not enhance. Change. So we get this giant bonus here. The bonus being this last tier. Heaven's Wrath obliterates sky and earth. When dealing crit damage to an enemy, there's a 20% chance to increase damage by 100% damage. Last one round. So let's go ahead and see if we can see that active too. I want to see how big that 100% is. Should be obviously 100% more. But let's also enhance that. Awaken. Oh, we got the full Star Hub. I forgot that. Once you get a full set, you can actually go for the Awakening. And to awaken, it's these pieces right here that I don't have. Interesting. So learning something new, you can also inherit stuff. Well, that I did know. We're just going to slap this in right here. We'll get some of our resources back. And let's just enhance this real quick as well. So that's sweet. So yeah, once you get a full set, then you can work on getting its Star Hub. And you'll see those in the Awaken shop and for other rewards. And I think I have some in the boxes too. Let me just quickly browse my inventory. Got tons of stuff here. What's in some of these boxes? So we have one here if we needed. I don't think that's any. What's in here? Nope. We have one. So we have 2. We need 5 for the first upgrade. So I'll have to look out for those. I think there was an event recently, that Lantern event. I only went to the first reward, which I got that box. The second reward had 2 of those in. So maybe it would have been worth. It's just so expensive with the gems. I'm always struggling with gems. How are you guys handling it? So let's see right off the bat if we notice any damage changes. Forgot to look at the stats. We can check that after too. So right off the bat, looking the same. Not sure if we're going to notice a difference. You would think with the 20% chance to do 100% more damage, we would see it. So there we go. There's some variance. New high, 73.8 billion. And I'm guessing this is just going to make it really RNG heavy because you need to first proc it. So it's 20% chance to proc it. And then you just, I'm guessing, hope you're smacking really hard that next round. And a 74.5 billion. So that's good to see. Let's go ahead and challenge it just with Nua here. Sorry, I'm back. I cut out some footage. I was looking to see if it gave a buff. Wasn't able to find one. So let's go back to just giving the range, see if we notice a big difference. See if we can hit that higher than, I think it was 11.7 billion we saw, which is probably a high variance. So 11.6, 10, 11.6. So my low range feels like it's higher, but I haven't seen a big noticeable jump yet. We saw it in the team fights. The team fight, you get a lot more pounce attacks. So I'm sure if we run this a few times more, when I say few, I'm not sure. We're getting into 11 billion more consistent, which wasn't the case at the start. So we're definitely noticing that our average is definitely higher, but we haven't seen that huge jump. And there we go, 12 billion. Definitely much higher than before. Not as big as a jump as, say, an upgraded piece. All right, so now let's jump over to upgrading our Star Hub Heaven Stone here. The Heavenly Wall. We need 20, we know. So let's claim that. And let's just get this thing. Let's see what it looks like once we upgrade it. How big of an improvement is it to spend 15,000 gems? Or should you be working towards your next one? So hopefully this will give us a little insight. Right off the bat, you notice you're getting 20,000 attack, 20,000 divine attack, proficiency and other stats. We don't care about those unless they're upping our damage. So let's unlock that. It's obviously +1 now. We get additional stats. And from there, you also get to do, if you have these as well, which I'll assume you have, you can do a few more upgrades. Each one is 2,400 attack and 48,000 health. Not as impactful. And then it, gets you to the next tier, which is only 40. So not only 40, it's a lot, but it gives you the ability to upgrade this passive in that tier 2. The enhanced speed bonus effect is, increased to 15%. That's actually, I think, pretty big. So if you're looking for speed, another 15 or increased to 15%. So from 10 to 15%, that's pretty big. Another 5%, basically 50% better, along with those other stats. So let's see if we notice a difference in damage. Let's just jump back in. We'll start off with just the Nua. And off the bat, we're getting close to that 12 billion, 11.9 billion right there, 11.2, 11.2. So right off the bat, I'm noticing, unless we're just getting lucky each one, we're staying in the 11 billion. So that's always nice to see. So our new low is definitely not as low. 11 billion being so far the lowest. Oh, there we go. I spoke too soon. Now we're back in the tens. We're going down as we strike. Definitely not as, eye-opening as, let's say, when we first got the stone. When we first got the stone, I think it was like a 2 billion. It was some massive increase. But here we go. RNG kicked in 13.4 billion. And I have a feeling that wasn't really the stone, and that might have been the other items. But, the combination of the two upgrades right there and running this enough times. Let's go ahead and run the full Nimbus squad here and see if we can break some records. So off the bat, a low smack. It's going to be a lot of variance with more of these percentage chance effects. Obviously, 20% chance to proc 100% extra damage. It's clearly not procking here. So off the bat, not like jumping out. And it could just be maybe positioning as well. I think I'm pretty sure we had, maybe it was like this. I don't think that should make a difference. 70 billion. As long as Mulan is in this back 2 rows, she gets the damage buff. I know that. 72. Let's see if we can get any super high rolls. Yeah, so far, for 15,000 gems, not too impressed. The one caveat here, I will say, is that it gets you that much closer to be able to unlock the next passive, which would be that 5% extra speed. And I think that would be a much, which is it's just definitely gonna be better. It's gonna be more impactful in terms for PvP. In PvE or damage like this, definitely not noticing it as much. And another exciting thing going on right now, which I haven't even touched, is the flywheel event. I don't have gems for this right now. I want to pull for this, but I really wanted to see how impactful the Star Hub was. In hindsight, after looking at it now, I think it would have been much better for my current state where I already had the first upgrade to have invested in getting the first conjunction. So for me, I'm going to go for the antique primeval stone. Not tomorrow. Hopefully before the end of the week, we'll be able to get this, and if not, we'll have to wait till next time. But I have a feeling this might have been, or probably will be, a bigger upgrade since I have the Heaven Stone versus spending the 15,000 gems to upgrade it to the +1. So I hope this was helpful. Thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and take care.